so I haven't really filmed in a while, and I just haven't had time because a lot of stuff's been going on. But first day back at school, summer school. I'm not really sure what to expect. It's a class called Film Appreciation, so my counselor told me that all we're supposed to really be doing is watching movies and write papers on them, so we'll see how that goes. And also, one more thing, you know how like first impressions are important? Well, I probably look like a huge Cubs fan right now. I got the Cubs sweater, Cubs backpack that I got for like Christmas a while back, and like a Cubs jacket that I was gonna throw on because it gets really cold in this building since it's the art building. And I don't really know that much about the Cubs. I am a fan, but like I'm not really that huge on baseball, so let's hope that they don't ask me questions. Alright, so stress did kind of eat at me, so I ended up switching my backpack to my old one. And then the teacher did bring up the fact that I was wearing so much Cubs stuff, which was just a sweater and the jacket, but and then found out that I have like jury duty on the day of my final, which I had to talk to my teacher about that already, trying to figure that out. And trying to see already first day he told us, yeah, we're gonna be watching a lot of movies in class, but the thing is we're gonna be writing a lot of papers. So this class we only meet up like 14 times, which is a few weeks, like 3 weeks, 3 more weeks, 2 weeks maybe. So this week and then 2 more, and there's no school Monday because of Memorial Day. I think it's Memorial Day. And then for each movie that we watch, we're writing like a 200-page paper, and we already got our first 200-page paper today, and it's on a documentary we watched in class on how important it is to preserve like film, because there's actually a lot of film out there that I didn't know there was. They recommended a lot of good movies, like there was, I believe it was called 2001 something Odyssey, the Space Odyssey I think it was, and another one about this it was during the time of like the bombing the Pearl Harbor and stuff, and these so like Asians and like anyone that looked like them, they were like sent to these camps. I didn't even know about that. Like I knew about like all the like Holocaust and stuff, but I didn't know about the Asian ones that were happening here in like America, that they were like sent away. And like it was basically a documentary on them, but the guy that actually made the documentary, he didn't mean for it to be a documentary. It was just supposed to be like a family film, and it was basically talking about like, so preserving them, the films, but like how they nominate each film, how the film has to be 10 years old or older. They only select a certain amount each year. I believe it might be 20, and there's already 700 films on the list right now, maybe more, I'm not sure. But yeah, the class seems really fun and interesting, so like I look forward to that. I just kind of dreading this whole writing thing, so I gotta actually write this paper before I start work. So I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, so I just did my 200-page paper. I realized 200 words, I mean, yeah, did I say words? I think I said pages, but it's words. 200 words actually isn't a lot for a paper, especially that's like only 2 paragraphs, which there was only 2 questions for the discussion, which was, do you think they should be preserved, why or why not? And then the other one was pick 1 or 2 films that are on the list. I picked It's a Wonderful Life because it's a good movie. and there's like a lot of other stuff that I put in there, but then I read over like all the instructions and stuff, and it was like you gotta use very detailed information from the film documentary. So I didn't really do that. I did some, but it was more so just my opinion. So he's like, in the instructions it says you have to include all these specific details so he knows that you watched the movie and didn't just like sleep during the class and then just like BS the answers. Like, I read over mine, I was like, yeah, it looks good, but like it looks as if it was like someone that just BS'd it. But so I have to go back in there and put in some details, which I did already with one, but I'm not too sure about citation, because he says like in order for it to be 200 words, it's like don't put your name and date on it because then that doesn't count towards it. Don't repeat the question because that also won't count to it. So I'm just kind of questioning, would he take off points if I added citation because he's thinking that I would add words to it? Because that's not what I'm trying to do. And I'm not really sure how to do proper citation, so I have to do research on that too. And it's gonna be, oh my gosh, it's gonna be such a pain. And just, yeah, I gotta rewatch the documentary so then I could figure out these people's names, because I can't remember anyone. I remember the one girl, like Deschanel or something, Deschelle. The one girl that plays in New Girl. The girl that plays Jess. I don't know her real name. And I think her mom or someone else was also in the documentary, and like a few other people. And I close at work today, so I probably won't be getting home until like 11:30, and class starts at 10 tomorrow, so I'm gonna be up all night rewatching a documentary and finishing up this paper to add details. Oh my gosh, this class is gonna be a pain, but it seems pretty easy, so like I could come up with answers. It's just putting in all those little details that are just gonna kill me. Please help me. Wish me luck.